Okay, so today we're gonna try out some really crappy homemade body armor I made. So it is just ceramic tile, you see a little bit poking out here, and it's just wrapped in chainsaw chaps. So chainsaw chaps are like a Kevlar-like material. I don't know if that's what they actually are. For some reason that's what sticks in my head. But they're not real thick and it's not heavily layered. So there's just enough strands in there. If you nick your chaps with a saw, the strands pull out and it finds the saw before it can cut your leg, hopefully. So what I'm hoping is going to happen is the bullet is going to hit the ceramic tile, break apart, and the chaps will stop it. So I have made up 2 of these. I'm going to start off with just putting one in front of it and see what we get, and then see if anything passes through into the ballistic gel I have. So see what happens. I really don't have high expectations. Just was bored, wanting something to do. So here we are. Okay, so we're going to start off with 22 and see how this goes. It'll look good from here. Alright, you can see our entrance hole right here. You flip it over. There's nothing coming out of the back. I can feel where everything's broken. Ballistic gel is kind of chewed up and crappy, but well, 22 did not make it through. Slide this over. Hopefully these are a little more solid here, and try 9mm now. Alright, now we're moving on to 9. I'm going to try to hit the same tile because I just took scraps what I have. So I'm going to try and hit close as I can and save up as much as I can. But if this goes through, then I'll just have to move over and find solid stuff again. As soon as you hit ceramic once, it shatters. So, see what we get. So right here is my entrance, and you can see where it just smoked right through. But I don't think I hit the tile. If I did, this video is gonna suck. So we'll find some good tile right here. There we go. You can see some crumbs coming out now. We'll try this again, see what we get. All right, we're gonna try the 9mm again. That smoked right through, so this might just be too much stop, and this stuff might only be good for a 22. We'll find out. So, walked up. These are the old entrance holes. I just flipped this around. Didn't see perfectly where I went in. It almost looks like that's it right there. But when you pull this back, you can see the fibers coming out. And you can see where this bullet went in. And the sun's reflecting. It pulled in a whole bunch of the ceramic dust with it. And there is the bullet. So, it stopped, you know, fingers distance in, 4 or 5 inches probably. So I mean, it definitely slowed it down because that was a full metal jacket. So I guess I'll put the second one up here and see how that goes. Our 9mm went right through the one plate, didn't stop, but went 4 or 5 inches in. So we're just going to move on to the 45, but I have 2 plates set up now, and hopefully we'll see what happens there. If not, we'll just see how far it goes in the ballistic gel. That was a high hit. Battery's dead in this thing, and bought a new one. Just sure I put it in before I come here. See what we get. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. You can see where I hit up here, and it looks like it was bulged here, and you can feel where it's cracked. Actually, I think the bullet's right there. So, seems to stopped it. That feels warm. Wasn't a good hit, but it worked. Cut this open, and you can see the bullet there. Deformed it pretty good, but it didn't make it through 2 of them. Set it up again and move up. Stop 45. Now we're going to go up to a 410 slug. Well, this is a ordered a critical defense. So this is a slug and then 2 little pellets. So see how we can manage with this. Holy hell, is this gun small? This is one of my first guns, and I mean, it's a little kid gun. Let's go see what we got. Alright, now we're moving up to a 1 ounce, well, 1 1/8 ounce slug, 12 gauge slug out of my Black Aces Tactical Bullpup. So, I imagine this is, if it stops this, I'd be impressed. Because I don't know how fast this is moving. But it's a big chunk of lead, and it's moving at a pretty good speed. See what we get. Not looking good for the home team there. My armor's falling apart. This is why I did it up here, not in the yard. So I had these plates staggered. Pretty sure that's where it went in, right there. Or no, right here, my bad. Went in right there. That was 410, I think. Ignore me. It was here. And it just shredded through everything there. Pulled out some fiber. And then you can see where it went in here. But, yeah, it might have come out there, but I mean, what's the difference? Everything's broken. I was hoping to find a chunk of lead or something right here. Let's look at the gel. This gel's so beat up you can't tell. So, oh, right there it is. That's our slug. And ceramic. So, 2 plates will stop a 12 gauge better than 1 will stop a 9mm. Didn't stop our 12 gauge in the armor, but didn't go through by a whole awful lot. So now we are going to move on to 300 blackout. Smaller round, moving a little bit faster, well, quite a bit faster. This should be going 21, 2200 feet per second, 100 and I think 65 grain projectile. So we try to get it where I don't have broken tile and see if we can't stop this too. Definitely doesn't have the same amount of energy as the 12 gauge does, but we'll look. There's our hit in the first plate. Straight through, entrance into the second. It stopped. Huh, good deal. You can see how flimsy this is now. Ceramic isn't made to take lots and lots of hits. Curious to cut this open and see how many chunks of bullet I can find later. It's folding in on itself. Got a little bit left down at the bottom. Last up, I use my 30-30. So the reason I chose to do a 300 blackout and my 30-30, they're the same caliber. But this is going a little bit faster, which is odd for 30-30. But I have a 125 grain bullet loaded into this. So lighter, moving a little bit quicker. I don't think it's going much faster, but I was just curious to see how much of a difference there would be between 165 and this. Now also this is, you know, should have a lot more powder too. Don't remember when I loaded these, so I might be just talking out my ass. That's what the book's for though. So my gel fell apart. Bastards. He's rattling and I stopped when I was doing the 30-30 talk. My gel fell apart. It's getting old. You can see where it's already separating and everything else. I've had this in the fridge for a while and it's not holding up. Oh, I was real low on that 30-30. Down here is where it went in. It just shot it right out the bottom. Damn it, Scooby. Yep, one more time. I'm gonna try the 30-30 one more time. Don't got a lot of good tile left, but I'm hoping I found two that are together well enough to actually hit and do something. So, give her a try. A lot of energy transfer, at least enough to knock stuff over. So, you can see where my first one went. Hoping that one was my second one. I should have looked a little harder at that, huh? But I don't see anything new in here. So, let's see if we can't figure out. There goes everything. I don't know which one was first and which one was second now. Let go. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. I'll take it over to the tailgate and cut it open and see what we got. So I flipped this over and was digging stuff out of it. Got the 9mm out, but I'm guessing this is actually where my 30-30 went in. But everything's so chewed up and crappy, I couldn't tell if it actually went through or not. But you can see, there we go. There's fragments and stuff. Huh. Well, you can see its trail. Piece of duct tape. Whole bunch of ceramic tile. It definitely went in. And it could have easily just kept going through, because as you can see, this stuff is just, it's degrading, whatever you want to call it. It's not as good as what it is here now. Open up one of the plates here. I'm just gonna sift through quick, so we can't find anything. But this is pretty, hey, there's a piece of jacket. That's pretty much what I expected to find in here. I'll feel around in all this shit here in a little bit and see if I can find anything else. Keep digging through and see if I can't find anything else neat. No, not looking positive. Open up the second one. There's another piece of jacket right here. It almost looks like it would be from the 300. Hey, there's a whole bullet. That is cool. That is just the core of it. This would be from the 300, I think. And actually, where did I set that? Right here. I found this earlier and I thought maybe it was part of the slug. But if this wasn't so deformed, that's super cool. It went everywhere. Pretty much the end of the video. I find it entertaining. I'm a simple guy. Anything I can do to screw around with guns and have fun and learn something, always good. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.